Hello, my good people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy, glad, and excited to be back. Welcome back for those who are coming back. And you're so much welcome if it's your first time to come to looking at life with Rates. This is a nice place. It's a place you come learn. It's a place you come get enlightened. It's a place where we share experiences and we also get to know each other. So you're so much welcome. Feel at home. And in case you have not subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. And thank you to each and everyone who have subscribed. I'm so much grateful. And it's yet another good moment that we're here to just have a simple discussion, get to learn something, to enlighten each other. Today we'll be talking about how we can maintain a good body figure and a good body shape. And this goes to both men and ladies, of which, yes, it gets to touch much on ladies. I usually feel that everyone needs to have a fit body. Everyone needs to have a well and a well looking and just a nice fixture of a body. And I know it's each and everyone's desire to just be fit, to have a good shape, to have a good figure, especially for ladies. And most of the times, we always hear and see of people at times commenting so wrongly to other people, maybe that you need to work on your body shape, you need to become a bit slim, I don't know, you need to do this and this. Because in one or another, people expect that everyone have to have a certain kind of figure and shape, of which it's not so. One thing that we have to agree is we were born and created having different genes. And there are some genes which naturally they are of becoming big. There are some genes that naturally are of becoming slim. So one thing that we have to admit is we cannot all be the same. We cannot all have similar body figures. We cannot all like have the same way. We cannot all be the same. So let's learn to appreciate each other however they are. You meet with me, I look this and this, kindly just appreciate me as I am. You meet with me, I look this and this, just appreciate me. Because in one or another, there are even some people who are battling various illnesses that have made them maybe to be how they are. There are people who are in medications, and maybe the kind of medications they are taking, they are making them maybe to become a bit big, they're making maybe even to be unfit, their body wise and such like. So always learn to be positive towards people. Always learn at times to appreciate people as who they are. That is first and foremost. And now, what should we do at times? If at all you feel you unfit, you feel it's like you don't love the kind of shape that you have. At times you feel like you need to become smaller, you need to maintain a good balanced body, because there are times you feel like you're unfit, you cannot be able to walk comfortably. At times when you just make a little exercise, you learn a bit, you feel like your body is very unfit and such like. What are these things that we should do at times to ensure that our bodies are fit, to ensure that we are comfortable? Because if there's one thing at times that lowers our self-esteem, is our body shape and size. There's some people at times who are never comfortable even taking pictures and such like, just because of their body sizes, just because of how maybe they feel they look. Maybe you feel your body, it like even advantages you, maybe to the kind of clothes that you can wear. There are some clothes you cannot wear because your body is this, and this. And what are these things that we should consider to ensure that we feel our body is fit? Because as much as you usually say, there are some people who are like big and who are unfit and who have no figures and shape just because they are negligent. They are never concerned about themselves. Yes, because I always say having at times a fit body, it has to start with oneself. Because you cannot just be there. Maybe you know your genes are not the favorable genes that however you stay, however reckless you are, however maybe unconcerned and bothered you are, your body never changes. But there is someone who at times, if you're not concerned and you don't take a personal initiative of being concerned about your body, maybe it will end up being to a place that you look at yourself and you also don't admire yourself. Now, what are these things that we should consider? Because I feel there are things that we should do, and one or another, it will get to favor our fitness as individuals. Yeah, that's for fact. And maybe what are these things that we should do? First and the obvious is exercising regularly. Maybe do you exercise? Uh, there are these cardio exercise that at times they get to involve our bodies. Things to do like jogging, things to do like running, things to do like swimming, things to do like cycling, things to do like dancing. These are exercises that at times they don't even require you maybe to be in a gym or to be in a place to have them. Things that at times that are getting to activate your body. Something like dancing. This is something that you can do in your house. Something like jogging. You can jog in your house. Something like even learning. You can learn in your home environment. These are things that at times will help us to have fit bodies. Because you get into to use the excess calories that are in our bodies. Also in exercising we have things to do with like even muscle building. There are those people who love lifting weights and such like. You get to build your muscles. We also have things to do like yoga. Places where maybe you want to like work on a certain area of your body. Maybe it's your tummy. You want to specifically eliminate the excess fat in your tummy. Maybe it's in your hands. You do these yoga activities that one or another will work on those specific areas. And also one thing to do with exercise, just look for something that you're comfortable with. You know, there are people who are okay learning, there are people who are okay dancing, there are people who are okay going to the gym, others they're just okay maybe learning around their home environment and such like. Look at whatever works best for you. Don't do something because you saw so and so doing it. Whatever works for you, go for that. And this will make, as much as you're doing it to fit your body, at times it will be mind engaging because it's something that you're doing out and willingly. It's coming from your heart. It's even becoming a part of your life. So if at all you feel in one or another your body is becoming unfit, try simple exercises. Even something like dancing. Yeah, when you're just in your house, you spare 30 minutes to just dance to make your body a bit fit and such like. That time that you dancing, in one or another you are burning the excess calories. So let's choose at least one kind of exercise that will make it part of your life. You'll make it part of you, especially for someone who is struggling to cut on weight, someone who is trying to at least to become a bit smaller and such like. Something else that will help us to have fit bodies is eating well or observing healthy eating habits. In eating well, it involves various things. Once and foremost, ensure that in your meals you have lots of vegetables and a lot of fruits. These are things that at times we forget to like include in our nutrients. We forget to include in our recipes as we cook and such like. Always ensure that you're eating food rich in fruits and vegetables, because in one or another we make it a habit at times of eating a lot of carbs, and they like add a lot of calories in our bodies. So first and foremost, ensure that you eat food rich in fruits and vegetables. Something else, ensure that at all times you avoid processed foods. These are food at times that things to do like drinks. These drinks, the sodas, the alcohol and such like. These are things that at times they contain a lot of sugars. Avoid these sugary drinks because in one or another they contain a lot of sugars that really add up on our calories. So if you're struggling and if you're trying as much as possible to cut on weight, ensure that you get rid of processed foods. And this will help you in one or another to cut calories because you're not adding calories into what you have in your body. And also something else, it's portion control. Avoid overeating at all times. Always eat little food that in one or another will be easy for your body to process and it will be useful for your body. If at all you really have issues with weight, ensure that at all times you eat very little portions of food. Avoid overeating at all extents because in one or another you are overburdening your body and you're giving your body a lot of unnecessary calories that are not needed in your body. So ensure that you portion your meals, have controlled portions. when at all times, in the morning, during the daytime, and even at night, have controlled portions. And as much as you are eating balanced diet and such like, also ensure that you're hydrated. Yeah, water is something that is very key. Be taking water before meals, after meals, and always let hydration be part of your life. Water is very key, it's very important. If at all you really having issues with weight, ensure that you're taking a lot of water. Ensure that water is part of your day-to-day activities. That each and every time you're like, have I drank water? Have I taken water? Yes, hydration has to be part of your life. And also something else, because in our choice of recipes and the things that we are cooking, ensure that as much as you're looking of we are looking out for delicacy or maybe the things that we are craving for, always also be on the lookout of nutrients. As much as you're like, I'm craving for this, and this, as much as you're like, you want to prepare a certain delicacy that you feel is your favorite, let nutrient value also be a consideration. In each and every meal, whenever you're considering to eat, nutrient value should also be part of your consideration, especially if you have issues with weight. These are things that you need to consider. So that is the second thing about balanced diet, eating well and such like. What else should we consider if at all we are really trying to maintain? We are trying to maintain a fit body. We want that good figure, you want that good shape. What else should we do? Something else that we should do is adopting a healthy lifestyle. Yes, your day-to-day activities and how you do things also affect maybe the kind of body that you have. First and foremost, just know on how you can manage your stress, because stress is something that at times that really affects how at times we get to eat, and maybe even how we get like to do our things. At times when you have stress, you're lazy, maybe you cannot exercise, you cannot eat well, at times you even maybe eat more. At times people who have stress, at times you even want to eat maybe the ready-made foods, the food that you buy in the supermarket and such like, and yeah, you get yourself at times having very bad eating habits. So ensure that you try as well as possible on how you can manage your stress. Also, always have enough sleep. Sleep is something that is always very key. Yes, ensure that you have enough sleep. We usually told that you should sleep from 7, 8, 9 hours. Even if you cannot make, at least have 6. From 6 to 9 hours. Ensure that you sleep well. Sleep is something that at times will help you to have a balanced, that will help you to have a fit body. Those people who really love alcohol, limit your alcohol consumption. Alcohol is something at times that really has a lot of sugars. Ensure that at all extents you're limiting your alcohol consumption, especially if you're trying to cut on weight. You can even at times get rid of alcohol. If at all you're really trying to cut on weight and you have an anticipation that you want to cut as I don't know how many kgs, cut on alcohol. Things to do with smoking. Quit smoking. These are things that at times will keep on ruining our bodies. And here we are on the journey of maybe getting fit. We're on the journey of losing weight. These are some of the things that we need to get rid of. Because one or another, they are not benefiting us in anything. They're just like delaying or maybe making our journey of getting fit harder. So if possible, quit these things. In our lifestyle and such like, if at all you're having a journey of losing weight, be positive. Don't be like it's too hard, I can't. Be positive and believe that in one or another, to certain extent, I'll do it. To certain extent, I'll make it. Be positive about your journey. And also, last but not least, also in our lifestyle and how we do things, if at all you're working on losing weight, have a tracking journey. Get to know when I was starting, how many kgs was I? To this extent, how many kgs am I? And now, what am I aspiring to have maybe in the next 1 to 3 months? Have a tracking journey. It will get like to motivate you. It will get to know whether you're doing right, whether maybe the kind of things that you're involving yourself in, they are really helping you or not. So have a tracking journey as you begin, as you progress, such like get to know like week 1, did I exercise? Which kind of exercise was I involved in? What have I been eating? How have I been eating? Get to track your journey. In one or another, it will help you to know whether you're doing things the right way or you're not. Those are the 3 main things that we have to look out. If at all we want to have fit bodies, we want to have bodies that are at times good looking. Those are 3 things that we have to make them as lifestyle. Ensure that you're looking out on those 3 things, especially for someone who is really trying to lose on weight. And we always say, if it's possible, you can also seek guidance. Get to know. You see people who have at times even their personal gym instructor, someone who is well advanced, and they get to know that maybe if you're struggling to lose weight of a certain specific area, you not get involved in exercises that will make you maybe lose the entire weight and such like. Get to know the specific areas that maybe get to know the specific things you need to do to lose weight on specific areas. I usually see like ladies, they really struggle at times maybe to lose their potties and such like. Get to know what should I do if at all I just want to lose maybe excess fats around my tummy and such like. Get to ask for information if at all you feel you're not very well learn much conversant. And also get to know when and how. Because at times we usually get to see ladies, maybe after you've given birth, you don't know even maybe when should I start doing workouts, maybe after how long, maybe which exercises am I comfortable with, especially for people maybe who have given birth through CS and such like. It's good to look for someone who will advise you, an instructor maybe, get to maybe even a health advisor, someone who is well conversant and who knows maybe the kind of process you've been through. Also, there are some health issues that we usually have, and in one or another, you cannot be able to do certain kind of exercise in overt. Don't just jump into things that maybe will ruin you. At times, you better be safe and at times be in good health, and maybe even if your body is not that fit. Don't go for fitness and maybe you forget about your healthy nature. We are also seeing nowadays of so many things that have come by with their medicines, at times there are even injections and such like. There are so many things. Don't just go and jump into something that you're not sure about. It's good, yes, you want to look good, but at times we have heard of instances of people who have died trying to look good. Hmm? What does it benefit you with? You lose your life just because maybe you wanted to look good, for people to be seeing you around looking good. And also at times maybe you want to feel comfortable looking like so and so and so and so. But you know another, you need to know what works best for you. Don't just go and see people advertising medication somewhere and you just take it. Just go. Don't see people at times doing several procedures and you just jump into them. No. It might be working for them, but maybe it cannot work for you. Get to have at times a good background check before you get into something, before you start up on something. And if at all at times you have fears of all those things, why don't you work on the natural methods? Yes, eating balanced diet, exercising, and having a very good and healthy lifestyle. Those are the three things that at times, if we make them part of our lives, in one another, we'll avoid ourselves, we'll avoid we'll avoid exposing our lives to very many things that at times people are exposing themselves here out, because there are a lot of procedures that people have in here out, and they are not bad. But what I say is something that can be harmful to you, I don't think it's very needful, because there are natural ways that you could have worked on and maybe you could have maintained the same thing. And for anyone who is having a journey of losing weight, I really wish you the very best and continue doing what you're doing. If it's working, keep up and don't lose hope. And for anyone who is struggling with weight, just start up on something. Let the day be tomorrow. You know, at times people who are working on weight loss, at times they really procrastinate because you feel it's like it's not possible. It's possible. Just start it tomorrow. Just have a plan of what you need to do, what you need to begin with, this, and this. And one or another, you'll find it that it may seem hard because you have not started. But when you start, I know it's not that much hard. So if you're really looking forward to losing weight, start it tomorrow or start it now. Just have a plan, know what works for you. Know that just plan maybe in a day, you want 30 minutes to do this, and this. Yeah, start it now. And I'm sure months to come, you'll thank yourself. You'll be happy about yourself. I know it's all possible. Losing weight is something that is very possible. It's something that is very doable. Just have a plan. I know there are many ways of losing weight, and there is one that I would like us to talk about, that is intermittent fasting. And we'll talk about it in our next video, so kindly check it out. I hear of people at times asking about the same, and if at all you need to know about intermittent fasting, check out on our next video. And it's just that for today. Until next time, bye bye, love you.